Heidi ho, chat. So, the Oscars happening again, as they do every year, and I'm gonna go through my nomination pickaroonies. So I'm putting in even less effort this year. Year 1, 2024, I put in like a lot of effort, but I couldn't finish the goddamn video. 2025, put in less effort. I couldn't watch every movie. But I got it out like this close to the actual start time, so it was like, what's the point? And this one I'm putting even less effort in. This is being made with OBS live. Fuck it. But to trade off for that, I have watched every movie. I know it only says 82 here, but it'll be 100 by the time I'm done. I'm gonna talk about every movie. I'm gonna start off with the non-best picture movies, just because like that's the main attraction. So yeah, let's just plug through these. All right, I'm gonna start with documentary shorts. Yes, I've watched the shorts this year. In fact, I saw my local cool theater, Orinda, was doing like playings of them, and I was like, okay, fuck it, I'll fucking watch them. Which, by the way, I would not recommend binging all of these. These were all pretty depressing. They made me want to die. But what do we got? We got All the Empty Rooms, Armed with the Camera, Children No More, We're in Arco. What a title. Devil is Busy, and Perfectly Estrangedness. Okay, we're gonna do all the rooms first. I think this one's gonna win. It's the school shooting one. It's got Netflix money behind it, and it's also just like the best one. Or I mean, best is objective. I think. I mean, these are all pretty depressing. I wouldn't recommend anyone actually sit through these if they want to have a good time, but this is, I'd say, the most effective one. Yeah. I don't know much about it. Did kind of focus like a lot on the guy rather than I mean, it's a cool. I like the concept, taking pictures of all these kids' rooms after school shootings, trying to preserve that. But I mean, it did focus on the guy, like a little. I don't know. I think I focused on him a little too much. It's like, I don't know you, dude. I'd rather you talk about a show to talk about the thing that we're there for rather than. But yeah, it's depressing, duh, but it's important. That's the thing about the Oscars. All the documentaries are like, God, the world we live in is so fucked. But, and I mean, again, are these actually the best documentaries? No, but they're the most important. We're so important, Hollywood. I mean, whatever. I mean, but that's the thing about the Oscars, is that like, there is no the best. There's no the best of anything. It's just like, I don't know. Is it dumb? The Oscars? A little bit. I still enjoy like talking about it. It's kind of fun. I don't know. It's like an annual tradition, you know? And, you know, do I actually care that much? No, because usually my favorite movies don't even actually get Best Picture. Usually. Sometimes they do. But anyway, this one. Pretty good. Probably my pick. This one was also, I mean, is about this journalist who died. Was killed by Putin. But yeah. It was kind of all over the place a little. I mean, it was still good, and like, you know, like, play with your whatever heartstrings, but But it's also like, it's kind of just like a clip show of this guy's like journalist's like footage. So it's just like, okay, here he is here he is there. It's like, I mean, okay, cool, but again, I don't know this guy, so yeah, I feel like I know him more than I did, but like it felt like there wasn't really like a connective, I mean, other than him, but I don't know. It's good. The longest one, which isn't 40 minutes. 40 minutes is technically a feature, right? So I don't know. I don't know how this crap works, but this one, not bad. Pretty good, I say. This one was kind of boring. I mean, obviously it's important because it's Israel Gaza, but it's just like they just stand there. They don't even have the trailer to play. It's just like IMDb, this is the pictures. They just stand there. Oh, here's the trailer. They just like stand there, and sometimes people confront them. I don't know. Obviously important topic, but like I just didn't care. I just didn't think it was that great of an actual movie. Like, it was just kind of like, okay, whatever, it's fine. Again, topic important, but that's the thing about the Oscars, is they always pick the one with the important topic rather than the one that's actually impressive filmmaking. Whatever. Meh. It's alright. It's not bad. Is it worth 30 minutes of your life? Whatever. Devil is Busy. This is probably... Ooh, this one's even my favorite and my second favorite. I like it. You know, it's about abortion. Abortion, like, clinics. And just... It's more or less just a day in the life of this abortion clinic place in a post Roe v. Wade overturn America. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's portraying the subject. Yeah, this is probably my favorite one. Well, either this or All the Empty Rooms. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Not much else to say. Perfectly Strange. This one is... I don't know what the hell this one is. This one... It's just a bunch of donkeys walking around. Like, this is the movie. Like, there's some, like, impressive editing and all that, but, like, what? I mean, it feels like it wants to be, like, a Koyaanisqatsi type thing, but, like, I don't know. It felt kind of film student-y. Is this director done anything? How old are they? Canadian? I don't want to discount all of Canada, because Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie was amazing. But no comment. No comment on that. But I don't even know what... Like, what it... Why is this here? Why... I don't know. It's such a, like, what? I don't know. Alright, out of all these, I'm gonna go with All the Empty Rooms, because Netflix. But, Devil's Busy was also pretty good. I think it's gonna be one of these two. If I was a gambling man, I would put everything on this not winning. It's like, I don't even know. I don't know what they were going for. Alright, live action short films now. Butcher Stain. Butcher Stain. Again, is fine. again, another Israel Gaza one, so it's really just here because of the subject matter and yada yada. But again, didn't think it was that impressive. I really like. First of all, this is made by Tel Aviv University, so don't know how to feel about that. But overall, it's not that memorable. Like 26 minutes. I think this is the longest short. Let me double check that. Okay, no, it's not. But it definitely feels the longest. Yeah, this is just it's only here because it's about Israel Gaza. It's the only reason. Friend of Dorothy. This was cute. This was light. This was. You could show this to grandma. Well, there's some cuss words. There's a lot of like talk about shit in your pants when you're old and elderly. But if it wasn't for that, like, I'd be like, this is a good movie to show like your grandma. Yeah, it's wholesome. I mean, it's a little like standard. I feel like I've seen stories like this before, just like, oh, a kind old lady befriends young man and they become close and she teaches him life lessons and and yada yada yada. Not bad, but little I felt it was a little like, yeah, it's sweet, but I don't want to be too cynical on this. But like, Lee Knight. No, never mind. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, they're making this like a feature? I guess. I don't know. Allegedly. Yeah. It's wholesome. It's a wholesome little movie. Not much else to say about it. Grandmas. Jane Austen's period drama. This was pretty funny. Like, after watching, I watched all of these documentaries with friends, or all the short films, all the movies I watched with my homeboy. But like, after watching all of the documentaries, and then like a lot of the short films the live action shorts were also pretty depressing. This was like a breath of fresh air to be like, oh, a fucking comedy. Wow, you don't see that anymore. But yeah, I mean, when I didn't know it was gonna be like when I first heard the title, I thought, oh, it's gonna be like just a parody of those types of movies or like stories, books, whatever. I'm only really familiar with the Pride and Prejudice movie. But nope, it's about literal periods. I didn't know that was gonna happen. That was a fun twist. And then the whole movie was like about, gender expectations. But it was just for a 13-minute like little thing. I thought it was pretty fun, especially a breath of fresh air after all those depressing ass documentaries. Yeah, what's it on Canopy? Canopy's free through your library, I'd check it out, for 13 minutes. It's not that bad. It's pretty fun. I don't know. Maybe that's just I'm just biased because fucking hell, all those documentaries back to back was, ugh. The Singers. This is Netflix, so I think the look of this movie is really cool. Or the cinematography, like oh yeah. So basically the whole plot is this bar in the middle of like nowhere, all these guys here, and they have a singing competition, and then they become closer to each other. Anyway, this guy, my homeboy, had a comment on this guy where basically the movie, he's like, oh, I can't sing, guys. And he sings beautifully, like in the bathroom. So he said that guy was kind of like Drake. I don't know enough about Drake. I know people will be like, Drake the kind of guy to blank insert comic cartoon stereotype here. I don't know enough about him. So is that funny that I don't know? Drake the kind of guy. But yeah, not bad. Not a bad little short. Looks, I love the look of it though. Who did the cinematography on this bad boy? Sam Davis. Oh, 991. That was a really cool looking doc. This one. So, okay. I fuck with this guy. This guy's going places. And then this one, two people exchanging saliva, the final live action short. And god damn it, was it actually so good. Holy fuck. Okay, so it exists in like this alternate universe where kissing is illegal. You cannot kiss anybody. And it's like they eat like garlic and they to make their breath intentionally like smell bad. They have like smell checkers. Just and then and then you pay things. You pay for like instead of money, you get like slaps. So that's why she's like that. It's such a unique concept that could come off very pretentious. Like, oh, it's a black and white French movie. And they're all slapping each other for no reason. And they have garlic breath. Like, just the way, like, oh, God. You know, like, it's come off really fucking pretentious. But I kind of love this. Like, the back and forth between like these two characters and how it's a forbidden like kind of love and comment on like societal expectations, and especially in a society that's totally different from what we expect. You know, it's so unique. I mean, it did kind of feel a lot like Yorgos Lanthimos, but it still is like, I would watch a whole movie. Like, I would watch a whole 2-hour movie just, like, based in this world. This is... I thought this was great. Mwah! Mwah! As the French say, I don't know why I'm doing the Italian handling for the French. Mwah! A baguette. But yeah, this is my favorite. Do I think it's gonna win? I hope it wins. This is like the one short I like actually kind of love. The rest are just like, cool, good, you did a good job. I mean, it depends on short. It depends on what short. I don't watch shorts like a whole lot. Unless it's like Looney Tunes or classic shit like that. But like, this was like, holy fuck. This is like one of my favorite non-animated short films I've seen. So I really hope this wins. What do I think will actually win? I want to lock in this. But part of me wants to be more cynical and say Friend of Dorothy or The Singers. Part of me. But I hope cooler heads prevail, and I hope this wins, because this is... I kind of love this. I kind of want a movie adaptation, like a full 2-hour movie adaptation. Alright, let's go through these real quick. Butterfly. I think this is gonna win. It's got this neat, painted animation style. It's about the Holocaust. But it doesn't feel like exploitive at all. Like, it's just like other, like, thing. Like, I think it works. I think it works a lot. Cool style. And, you know, good subject matter. Doesn't do it like too like It does it in a good enough way, and I like that. I think it's got winner written all over it. Forever Green. The style is really cool. I like the kind of wood carving style they got going on for it. But it's pretty generic. It's very much like, I feel like I've seen like a lot of animated shorts exactly like it. Whatever. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good looking. Yeah, it's not a bad time for 14 minutes. Girl Who Cried Pearls. There's some crazy ass stop motion in this. Like, I was looking at it, I was like, that, like, it's like high frame rate, and for stop motion, that's like impressive. Like, look at this. Look at this. This is stop motion. I thought it was like 3D meant to look like stop motion because of how fluid it was, but that's real stop motion, baby. That was real stop motion. Also, I like kind of like the fable kind of like aspect here. Also, the kind of unreliable narrator, as we see later on. But yeah, like the whole like fable of the girl who cried pearls, and this fortune, this this greedy. I don't know. I like it. It felt very like classical, not in a way that's like derivative, but like, this feels like a classical kind of fable, you know? I like that. I think the stop motion is really cool. Yeah. My favorite of the shorts. I think Butterfly is probably going to win, but this is my personal favorite. Retirement Plan. It's nice. It's a nice little thing. The animation style, I don't want to just harp on the animation style, because I feel like that's just what I've been doing with animation. Like, this looks cool, this doesn't look cool. But this is just, I don't know. I mean, it's not bad, but like, I guess it's more going for like a simple kind of thing. But I don't know. It's not bad. It's neat. It's neat. I'll say that. It's neat. Three Sisters. This is the most confusing one here. Like, why is this here? It's just this fucking sailor dude shows up on this random island where these three ladies living here. There's not that much of a story. The animation's not even like that impressive. Like, it's fine, but it's like, but best Oscar? Are you kidding? The Oscars? Are you kidding? Best animated short? Really? This? It's what it is. Doesn't need to. Shouldn't be here. Shouldn't be here. In fact, when I saw this in theaters, they put in another short at the very end, which was not nominated for some reason. Iru, is that how you say it? This is from Cartoon Saloon, who has done a lot of movies, but I've only ever seen Wolfwalkers, which I think this movie's pretty great. This Wolfwalkers movie, I'll need to rewatch it. It's been a while, but Iru, it's got like that same kind of style, and I think this was better than fucking Three Goddamn Sisters, and it should have been in there. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know. Get Three Sisters out of there. That shit was just so, like, why was that there? Like I said, my personal pick, Girl Who Cried Pearls. I feel like it's gonna be Butterfly though. If it's Forever Green though, I'm just gonna be like, come on, Academy, come on, you can do better. You could do better than Evergreen. Nothing is bad. The animation is, again, cool, stylized, but alright, best visual effects. So we got Avatar, Fire and Ash. Fire and Ash. Avatar 3? Fuck, is it my favorite? I don't know. Okay. So for one thing, Avatar 2 is pretty similar to Avatar 1. Like, structure-wise. Like, oh, we've got this new tribe. They're a different element. You know, totally not like that other Avatar. And we're gonna, be with them and try to be amongst them. And we got Avatar 3, this one. And it's, I mean, they're not adapting to a new tribe. Well, the new tribe is the Fire Tribe. The which, by the way, Varang, the girl, this one, Fire Lady. I fuck with Varang. I like her, and I like her design. I just like there's a lot to like about Varang. I think she's like the best part of the movie, and the visuals. I took an edible when I saw this, so I felt like I was on Pandora, and I feel like that's the way James Cameron wants you to see it. Definitely, that's definitely how he wants you to see it. Yeah. Ugh. The effects in this movie are like so good. I mean, duh, it's gonna win effects. We all know it. But yeah. Is it my favorite? I don't know. I'll have to rewatch them, but also they're all like 3 hours. To be fair, I was under the influence when I saw this movie, so my perspective is not objective. That's okay with that. To be fair, does anyone have an objective perspective? Anybody? I wouldn't say so. This movie, though, it looks cool. It's gonna win the award. That's for sure. Yeah. Avatar 3 made me want to pee because of how long it is. And there's no intermission. Come on, James Cameron. Come on. Brutalist had an intermission. Kill Bill re-release had an intermission. You can't fucking put an intermission in. Your movie is fucking goddamn almost 3.5 hours. 3.5 hours. Put a goddamn intermission in. Just like pause. 15 minutes. Take a piss. Like, that used to be way more of a thing. And it still is sometimes, but it's not enough. Not enough. For movies this long, come on. F1. I'm gonna save F1 because I'm gonna talk about all the best picture like ones later, just because those are the main attraction. Jurassic World and The Lost Bus. Jurassic World Rebirth was so mediocre and mid. It was just like, yeah, that sure is another fucking Jurassic movie. Like the last one, Dominion was really fucking bad. Like, memorably bad. This one, I already forgot about. And it's like, sure, it's more competent. This is proof. To me, this is proof that everything wrong, well, not everything wrong, creatively everything wrong about AI has already existed. This is perfect proof that of an AI movie, in that if AI gets like 100% like quality wise, like to where we can't tell the difference apart from real life or real ungenerated, you know what I'm trying to say? It's still going to be the most mid shit ever. And that's exactly what this is. This is the most mid shit ever. And I'm not going to go so far as to say the script was AI generated, because that's a big accusation, and you gotta have some proper evidence for that. But it definite look. If it wasn't AI, it certainly feels like it. As in the quality is just so, as in the memorability just so flatline. It's like, yeah, it's competent. But like no. Just no. Just don't even bother. All the characters have like no chemistry, which is like, duh, I'm just here for dinosaurs. Motherfucker, you gotta have good characters for a good fucking movie or a good story. Like, don't get me wrong. I love schlock, okay? I love horror schlock, monster schlock, action schlock. That stuff can be fun. But the really good ones, like the original Jurassic Park or Godzilla -1 or whatever, you gotta have a character we like and we sympathize with in a good story. This is not. This is just the most copy-paste thing you've seen in a million movies before. And it's just like, motherfucker. Universal. A, you should have stopped making these movies a long time ago. B, Dominion was so bad. Dominion is the Rise of Skywalker of the Jurassic Park franchise. I'm going to argue that. I got a lot of problems with this movie. It's not that good. I don't know why I rated it so high. A 2? A fucking 5? No, you're 2-star. Get the fuck out of here. Gareth Edwards. You are really good with scale and creature, like, big scale creature stuff. Or like Rogue One, like, as dumb as a lot of the, like, remember this Star Wars stuff is, like, it's really good with scale. Godzilla, same thing. Again, it's dumb that he's not that much in the movie, but he's really good at scale. The creator, I think this is underrated. I mean, it's not like amazing, but it looks cool. That's the thing. He's got the visual sauce. But he's just making whatever. But this was no Jurassic. Like, why the fuck does the goddamn main dinosaur look like a goddamn xenomorph? I don't know why it took so long to think. Like, what? What? Like, what? But why? But, oh yeah, and they try to do, like, the Brontosaurus. You know, like, the moment from the first one where they look up. It's like, da, 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 da. They try to do that again. It's like, my brother in Christ, Jurassic Park was in 1993. You've done this. Stop it. Whatever. It fucking made them some money. It made them some money, so fucking whatever. I guess why do we bother? Why does anyone bother being creative when you could just make infinite Jurassic Park sequels and they could get infinite dollars? I don't know. This movie sucks. The Lost Bus. It's fine. It's such a like a fine. Oh yeah, effects. The effects in this pretty good. I mean, it does a decently convincing job. It makes you feel like, you know, like, oh, we're really in the fire. First of all, Paradise. This is about the Paradise fires from 2018. I live like not too far from that. Well, a little bit, like a few hours out. But it's like, it's a little like, oh, I remember when that was a big deal. Like, we shut down school for a bit. But yeah, that's probably the most I got out of this movie. Just like, oh yeah, I remember when that was a thing. This is such a like a generic kind of disaster movie. It's I mean, it's Matthew McConaughey. He's fine. He doesn't get enough. This movie's just so like, I feel like it's just a very flat line of a movie. It's like, yeah, the effects are good. they do a good job at making you think, oh yeah, it's realistic enough looking fire. Some shots aren't like amazing, but overall, I'd say it does a pretty good job. But it's just like, I feel like I've seen this movie before. I feel like I've seen this disaster movie before. It made me think of two movies in particular. United 93 and War of the Worlds. Not the Ice Cube one. That one's peak though. The Tom Cruise one. Because those are like, to me, I mean, War of the Worlds kind of falls down in the third act a little bit. Third act just becomes like okay, but the beginning is in the middle. It's like really good. The Spielberg War of the Worlds, and it's just like, it's like the perfect disaster movie for me. It gets everything right. United 93 is also a very good movie, and I did not know it was by the same director as Lost Bus. So I was like, oh, okay. What happened, man? But yeah, it's a movie. Apple needs fucking something for their service, because who the hell, like, other than like Severance and Pluribus, other than those two shows, who like goes on Apple regularly? Like Apple, I don't know. They have some good stuff, but like, this to me feels like we need to fill out our catalog. Let's just throw this together. Not that it felt like thrown together, and like it just felt very like surface. Yeah, I'm gonna bring this down to a 5 out of 10. It's just so like, it's just a flat line. I don't remember much about it. It's fine. It's such a fine movie, and fine to me is kind of worse than being terrible. To me, it's like, if you're just fine and I don't remember you, then what was the point of watching? Like, I would rather watch the worst piece of shit movie ever, like Ice Cube's War of the Worlds, because I'm gonna remember that. I'm gonna want to tell people like, hey, have you heard of this? Have you seen this? Let me tell you, this shit's crazy. There's nothing crazy or memorable or it's just in this. It's just so like, it's certainly 2 hours and 10 minutes. It fills a nice little slot on a streaming service. And that's it. And here it is, again, an Oscar nomination. I mean, the effects were pretty good, so sure. I think Superman probably could have snuck in there, but whatever. Whatever. Alright, what do I think's gonna win? Duh, it's gonna be Avatar. No, don't even. I mean, they might. F1 might sneak in. I don't know. If F1 gets best effects, or Sinners, it's not gonna be Lost Bus. It's not gonna be Jurassic. I don't know. It's probably gonna be. No, it's gonna be Avatar. But maybe it's F1. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe the Academy's tired of James Cameron's bullshit. One can only hope. Alright, best lead actor in a leading role. Again, we're gonna skip over the best picture ones, which are Hamnet, Sentimental Value, and Bugonia. We're just gonna talk about Rose Byrne, If I Had Legs I'd Kick You, and Song Sung Blue. So If I Had Legs I'd Kick You. This is I love this movie. This movie is pretty great. It's Rose Byrne. I mean, I feel like it's gonna be Jessie Buckley winning because she does the most acting, but Rose Byrne's performance in this is just so good. Oh, here's Conan. Conan, who's hosting the Oscars too. Awards fraud. Anyway, but yeah, I really dug this movie. It really does a great job of portraying this mother and how her life is just falling apart from all sides. Oh, it's as soon as possible. It's just, it's stressful, but there's like no likable characters. But it's just you can't keep your eyes off of it. It's so intriguing and well made. By the way, random as fuck, I watched Bird Box for the first time this year, and she's the pregnant lady in that, and she's here too. Random. I was like, wait a minute. By the way, Bird Box, very mid movie. Sorry. But yeah, this is a great movie. I love how they don't like show the kid at all, to like show like how unfocused she is from her own daughter who's got a lot of problems, and it's just like, ugh. Yeah, her house is just totally destroyed. She's got to live in this shitty ass hotel. Her fucking clients make her want to die. It's just the whole, her neighbor is nice, but also kind of, or is he trustworthy? Fuck, I mean, this movie is really good. You know, I'm gonna bump up my score. So far I've been bumping down. I'm bumping up this one. The hamster. Oh my god, the hamster scene. Dude, this movie, I fucking recommend this movie. This movie's so good. Rose Byrne, I kind of want her to win. I don't think it's gonna be her because Hamnet, but if I had legs, I'd kick you. That's a good movie. Song Sung Blue, another generic as fuck movie. So it's a biopic, a musical biopic, which is a genre I already don't care a lot for, because they're all they're all the same movie. If you've seen Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox Story, great movie. I feel like I had to bring that up last year because of fucking Complete Unknown. It's every year there's another. The Michael Jackson one's coming out later this year, and I feel like that's probably gonna sneak its way in. So it's just like every fucking year there's a goddamn musical biopic. It's just because people want to be like, I like that. I like that music. I want to listen to it again. Motherfucker, listen to it again. Don't watch a whole fucking shitty movie. Oh, every time it pisses me off because it's the same goddamn movie. But this one's different because it's not actually Neil Diamond. It's a Neil Diamond tribute band. Okay, I don't know. This is fine. It was way too long. Way too long. If this was like 90 minutes, I'd be more okay with it. It's like, it's wholesome, it's whatever, it's just a nice time. But if it's 2 hours and that's no, 213, that's not good. So, okay. We got Kate Hudson, she's not getting Best Actress, that's for sure. But she's nominated for it. And she's good. I think Jackman, I don't know. Jackman's good. They're good, but it's just like I wouldn't fucking put them in Best Actor or Actress. I mean, he's not, but she is, which is just like, what? Why? It's just like, it's I don't know. Not like, it's not bad. It's not, but it's just like, would I watch it again? Hell no. It's in Milwaukee. I've never been to Milwaukee, but I just like Red Letter Media, so that's the closest Milwaukee connection I'll ever get. Yeah, this movie was... It was a movie. It was certainly 2 hours and 13 minutes. of your time. I'm gonna lock in and say it's gonna be Jesse Buckley Hamnet. That's what it's gonna be. I would prefer Rose Byrne though. Emma Stone. I love Emma Stone. She's one of my favorite actresses, but Lord knows she does not need another Oscar. Give it to somebody else. I mean, she was really good in Bugonia, but there's other choices out there. There's other choices. Sentimental Value, and the lead from Sentimental Value. She was also really good, but it's gonna be Hamnet because she does a lot of crying and stuff. Even though I would prefer, if I had legs, I'd kick you. All right, best animated feature film. Let's go. Let's go with this. Arco. I love the concept of this a lot. Like, kind of like taking an element of nature and giving it like this mythology about this sci-fi city. Like, basically the concept is rainbows in nature are people traveling through time, and it's like that could be interesting. That's kind of interesting. So it's like Arco himself is from the far, far future, and he travels back to 2075. So it's like he meets up with this girl, and they grow a friendship, and it's kind of interesting seeing like the future and the not so distant future meeting the like far, far future. Like here, in his timeline, there's no like anything. Like, it's just like these platforms. I really like the design of this movie, and there's a lot to like about it. I'd say, to me, probably the weakest part is probably these comedy, like this comedy trio, like who are like the antagonists. Is there much other footage of them? No, because they don't want to focus on them too much in the trailer, because they're the worst part. Well, I wouldn't say the worst part, but they're definitely like, okay, all right, let's wrap this scene up so we can get on to another scene. For me, so I don't know if some people like them, but anyway, good. I think this movie's cool. The animation, I like. At first, it took me a while to get used to the animation style, especially the faces. The faces are like, I don't know, like where it's kind of like, what's like a good example in this trailer? Like the faces, I wasn't like big on the face animations at first, but I got used to it, and I think it works. Yeah, there's a lot to. It did kind of like remind. No, cut that. Yeah, there's a lot to like about. Oh, really? Flow. That's a good movie. But yeah, a lot to like. Some things probably not gonna be for everybody, but I think it works. Elio is another just forgettable ass movie. Like, it's cute, it's fine. If you have kids, it's a good enough time. It's like if my kid was like obsessed with this movie and they wanted to constantly rewatch it, I wouldn't hate it until like a few watches in, which, considering like, I don't know, Lightyear, my kid liked Lightyear and I had to rewatch that shit, I'd be like, no, I'm leaving the room. You could watch this yourself. But it's like fine. It's pretty generic alien abduction thing, and it's like, oh, I don't fit in, I don't fit in on Earth. Maybe the aliens will accept me. It's a lot of cool elements visually. I mean, duh, it's Pixar. Of course, it's gonna look good. Well, okay, I'm gonna talk about the human designs. I feel like it's too like I don't know. This is just personal taste, but it's like I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan. I like a more angular human design. Not like 100% angular, but this is like too chibi, too like round and doughy to me. I like Gordon though. He's kind of fun. He's all right. But yeah, it's like when I get bullied on Earth, but in space, people like me. But then, of course, he comes back. Of course, I don't even care if that's a spoiler. I mean, come on. But it's just so like generic. It's very generic. It's fine. It's fine. It's just fine. That's the problem. K-pop Demon Hunters. It's every fucking most watched movie on Netflix like ever, which is crazy. Okay, what the fuck? StreamTube official Hindi trailer. Why is that the default? Whatever, I'm rolling with it. The animation style really cool, really cool. Very well, I'm not gonna say it doesn't go full Spider-Verse, but it's close. It's close. It's got the low frame rate. It's got all that shit. Does it deserve to be the most watched movie on Netflix? I mean, I'll take that over fucking Red Notice or The Rip or whatever other garbage they churn out just to keep people on. This is at least like a real movie. I mean, it's a Netflix movie, but it's a real movie that they just bought the rights to. So, which by the way, Sony, you fumbled so hard. You didn't know the money printer you had, and you just put it on Netflix. Granted, if it was in theaters, would it have done as well? Probably not. I'm going to say probably not. But because it was just on Netflix, everyone already has Netflix. Everyone watches it. That's why. If this just went straight to theaters like as is, I'm sure it would make money, but probably not be as big of a hit. But yeah, I didn't know. Like when I saw this, I just watched it as a movie. Like I saw it was like on top of Letterboxd. I'm like, what is this? Okay, I'll check it out. I was like, okay, it's pretty good. That's my thing about the movie. It's plot kind of like you've seen it before, like, but the animation's cool. I kind of like the world. I'm not like huge on K-pop. I'm just gonna say that. I mean, most mainstream pop music just doesn't do much for me. Just in general. So it's not like, oh, I don't like K-pop, but it's just like, yeah, it's just, I don't like most mainstream pop stuff. I like older music, but that aside, like, I think it's just I don't know. I like the designs, like character designs. I think they're pretty recognizable. I hate soda pop. I fucking hate the soda pop song. I hate these motherfuckers. I know they're supposed to be hateable, but god damn it, I want to punch their fucking twink faces. What the fuck is this? You have this like a lot of moments like that, which are very anime inspired. Like, I think those are fun. Those are probably the best parts of the the best parts. One of the more memorable parts of the movie. It's just like, yeah, it's not bad. You've probably seen it already, so I don't need to tell you. Or if you haven't seen it, you've definitely heard about it. You definitely know of it. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. How about that? Not that bad. Is it as good as people hype it up to be? No. Does it deserve all this hype? I think the world deserves. I think there's a lot of iconic things about it that deserve the hype. the actual like structure of the movie, though, the story is just kind of like, oh, liar revealed. Oh, like we haven't seen that in 100 kids movies before. Oh, I'm actually secretly like this. Oh, I hope they don't figure it out. I hope. Oh no, they figured it out. Oh no, I'm ruined. Ah, but my friends still love me, and we saved the day. It's like, motherfucker. I hope the second one's better. I know they're making a second one. And are they doing a live action? I heard they were talking about doing a live action. Motherfucker. It hasn't even been a year. If you thought the turn from animated to live action Moana was too quick, like 10 years, they were already talking about doing live action K-pop Demon Hunters. Not even a year later. Like, what the fuck? Sequel, though. I'd check out a sequel. I like the world. I like the animation. The characters, yeah, they're pretty good. I like the designs, I'll say. The actual like characters, not that much to talk about, you know. Let's do more. Like, I'm mainly focused on the main girl. The other two, they're just kind of like there, but they have their quirks. She's the goofy one. She's the semi-serious one. She's the leader. I don't know. It's not bad. I don't know. Netflix is like desperate for franchises, because that's the thing about Netflix, is that like with all the others, all these other studios starting their own streamers and keeping their franchise to themselves, Netflix is desperate for franchises. So that's why that's part of the reason why they tried to buy out Warner Brothers. Cause like, what, we need a franchise to keep people on this thing. It's not enough to have one good movie. We need a whole universe. And I think this is one of their tickets. This is definitely, yeah. I think this is gonna be their golden reference child for a bit. Yeah. Anyway, K-pop. Demon Hunters. Little Amelie, character of Rain. I do like this movie. It's pretty good, pretty well done. The animation style is great. I love this kind of like design of the world, and how it's like the flat art kind of look. I think it works. And I like how it's like we're kind of covering like big themes for like this kid. Well, not that it's a kid's movie. Well, it could be, but it's like the character is a small child, and we're dealing with, you know, like kind of big themes about loved ones passing, and also like feeling like she's a what, like a I forget if it was Norwegian or Finnish or something. She's like, and she's in Japan, so it's like dealing with cultural identity, and at that young too. It's I think I like this movie. I think it works a lot. I think it's a pretty beautiful looking movie, and yeah, I fuck with it. I fuck with Little Amelie or the character of Rain. Zootopia 2. I haven't seen Zootopia 1 since it was in theaters, so I cannot compare and contrast. I don't know if I like this one more or not. Well, again, I haven't seen it since theaters. I'm just gonna say I like this one more. I'm just gonna say that. I like the world in this one. I like the snakes. The snake is fun. I like I like the mayor. I like, you know, the horse mayor, voiced by Patrick Warburton. Hey, Peter. But yeah, I like all the new. I like the character designs, and I think this one's also just kind of like a better mystery than the one in the first one, because like the first one I was like, oh no, it was the sheep. You didn't expect the sheep, cause sheep bad guy. Oh, like villain, twist villain. I mean, this kind of also had a twist villain, but like, I think it worked better in this. I like the different like worlds created to fit the animal, like how the animals and like the problem solving, like underground like reptile market, and yeah, like of course a bunch of animal puns, which can, if that's not your thing, like then it's just not. I don't know if the movie's for you, but yeah. Also, it's very clear, the creators of this one were aware of the fandom of the first movie and definitely wanted to have some references to that. I mean, come on. They know what they know what they're doing. They know what they're fucking doing right here. But yeah, good movie. Zootopia 2. One of the better modern Walt Disney Animation Studios releases, I'd say. Okay. What do I think is gonna win? I don't think it'll be I don't think it'll be Elio. I don't. Pixar's golden age is long over. I don't think it'll be little Amelie. It would be cool, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it'll be Arco. It would be cool, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna either be K-pop or Zootopia. Now Zootopia already won it, so it's probably not gonna be that again. I'm gonna go K-pop just because of how much of a phenomenon that was. Does it need another Oscar? Probably not. But does it need an Oscar on top of the phenomenon, like the golden popping off, or just the amount of becoming the #1 most streamed movie on Netflix? Does it need all that? Probably not, but it's probably gonna get it. I would prefer Zootopia 2. I think that's the better movie between these two. But I think it's gonna be K-pop, just cause you know it's so I mean, it's fucking K-pop Demon Hunters. It's a phenomenon. I think it's gonna be that. All right, international feature. I'm gonna skip Secret Agent and Sentimental Value for now because they're best pictures. So talk about them when it comes to best picture. It was just an accident. Sirat and voice of Hind, Rajab. All right, it was just an accident. This is a pretty great movie, I must say. I like the concept of it. I think it's a pretty well realized script, and yeah, I just think it's something you don't see like that often. I don't know. It's the idea, basically. This guy, he's like an auto mechanic, and there's this one customer, and he hears like a very distinct like sound from his artificial leg, and it's like, oh, that reminds me of this guy I used to fucking hate, who was like a prison torturer in Iran. Shout out Iran, can't wait to go to war. But yeah, this is a pretty great movie, and it's like he has to gather all these people who all have this connection to this guy, and it's just a unique little movie. It got the Palme d'Or at Cannes, which, I mean, that usually means a pretty good movie. And I think this was definitely the final shot. Mwah. Mwah. Cinema, absolute. Great movie. Probably should have snuck in Best Picture too, but whatever. Sirat. Okay. I honestly don't know how to feel about this movie. There's a lot of really impressive technical elements, like the sound. Sound is pretty great. I don't even know how to describe it. So it's like these two, the son and father, looking for their missing daughter slash sister in the middle of this rave, which is going on in the middle of like World War III or something. I don't know. There's a lot of. It's an interesting movie. Let's say I like the look and style of it. Yeah, like there's some kind of war going on. They're in Morocco. I forget. But it's I don't know. I like for some reason. Okay, when I go here to like Letterboxd, you can see like what your friends rated the movie collectively. Like this is the collective rating across all of Letterboxd, 3.6. But my friends rated it at 2.9. I don't know. It's certainly an interesting movie, I'd say. Lots of really impressive elements. I think there's some tonal issues. Like there's some deaths. If you've seen the movie, you know that feel kind of almost comedic when I feel like the tone is not going for that. I don't know. But whatever. It's not bad. I'm okay with it being in here. Voice of Hind Rajab. This was depressing because it's based on a real like another Israel Gaza one. And it's based on like a real girl, Hind Rajab, and it's like a recreation of real events, kind of like this call center trying to save her. Yeah, the shit was really fucking depressing. Israel. I'm gonna say it. Israel. They don't seem like great guys over there at the leading Israel. I'm just gonna say it. Netanyahu. I'm just gonna say it. Brave statement. A bad man. Never been said before. Oh shit, they're gonna cancel me, aren't they? Fuck! Netanyahu! But yeah, good movie, very depressing. But this whole situation's depressing. So, yeah, powerful movie, I'll say. And then, what do I think is gonna win? I'm gonna say, here's the thing about international feature, right? Whatever movies are in international feature that are also in Best Picture are the winners. Now, usually it used to just be like one. It used to just be one movie. It's like, oh, well, it's that. But now they've got two now. But I think it's going to be Sentimental Value. I just think it's the favorite over the Secret Agent. Secret Agent was good, but Sentimental Value was like really good. Plus, Brazil just got it last year with I'm Still Here. So, I don't know. They might factor that in. It's like, you just got it. We got to give it to a different country. But yeah, Sentimental Value. That's my pick. And I feel like it's going to be the pick. Alright, makeup and hairstyling. For some reason, this one has like a lot of one onlys, but we'll just go through that. Again, Frankenstein, Sinners, Best Picture, talk about it later. Kakua. Alright, Smashing Machine. This is, you probably have at least seen, or I mean, heard of this movie. It's The Rock, and he's in an actual role this time, instead of just playing The Rock. Because that's literally every movie. Red One was such a piece of shit. Literally every goddamn movie this man has done before this, more or less, he has not played a character. He has just played The Rock. And this one, he's like, oh, he's playing an actual character. He can act. Who knew? I'd say that's the movie's strong suit, is The Rock and Emily Blunt. Their acting and chemistry. It's good. It's good. I mean, they were in Jungle Cruise together. That masterpiece. Anyone remember that? I fucking saw that shit in theaters. But it's like they have somewhat of a history. But I think it's good. Like I've seen like pictures of the real guy. Like, let's look it up. Like, I mean, looking at fucking pictures side by side, like, it's crazy the makeup they did to get him. Like I buy that it's The Rock. That it's not The Rock. It's like, oh, that it just looks like him. Now, granted, it still sounds like The Rock's voice. It still sounds like The Rock. He's not doing any voice. So it's just like, oh, it just looks like The Rock. But later in the movie, if there's footage, yeah, later in the movie, he goes bald. And at this point, I'm just like, oh, he just looks like The Rock again. But like with a slightly different face. It kind of looks like a deep fake almost. But when he's got the hair, it's like, it's convincing. Oh, here's the bald again. When he's got the hair, it's convincing. I mean, the voice is still off, but I think he does the best part of the movie is the makeup, definitely, and the acting. The actual like structure of the story, it's okay. It's not like amazing. It's good it does its job. I think the ending is just kind of like, and it just kind of ends. But I don't know. I mean, definitely the best part is the makeup and The Rock and Emily Blunt together. Yeah. There's like another like wrestling guy in the movie, or UFC guy, whatever. And I feel like he's not like as good an actor, and he kind of stands out. Like The Rock, he does a good job. I mean, I don't like Black Adam is fucking awful, and so is Red One. He's got a lot of fucking stinkers, this guy. I am not looking forward to fucking live action Moana. That is gonna be the biggest pile of shit, and I'm not gonna see it. Swear to God, I'm not seeing it. Like, fuck you, I'm not seeing it. But Smashing Machine, it proves The Rock can be an actor. He's not just The Rock. He every once in a while, if you give him enough cash, he can put the effort in. He can. He just chooses not to. That's almost worse to me. Like same thing with Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler, like, does Uncut Gems. Does fucking Uncut Gems and Punch Drunk Love, great ass movies. And then he goes back to shit like fucking Happy Gilmore 2 or fucking Hubie Halloween. Like, okay, dude, you can put the effort in. You just choose not to. Okay, whatever. Whatever, dude. Whatever. The Ugly Stepsister. I thought this movie was so good. Basically, it's a reinterpretation. It's a horror reinterpretation of Cinderella from the perspective of the Ugly Stepsister, the character. And it's kind of like, it reminds me a little of The Substance, especially like, well, this trailer's edited kind of like the Substance trailers were. But yeah, it's like the over the topness, the body horror for beauty reinterpretations. Yeah, I mean, it's a little Substance-esque. But that's okay. I think it does enough different. And I like the old, fairy tale setting with the reinterpretation. Like, okay, I'm a big public domain fan. I love the public domain and seeing what people can do when they change the public domain. Now, recently, there have been a lot of new entries in the public domain and people just making shitty horror movies like Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, or Screamboat only just for profit, and then people subsequently hating the public domain. But it's like, no, this is a great example of a public domain, of a reinterpretation of a public domain story as a horror movie. Like, it's really good. And the makeup is like fucking 10 out of 10. Like, oh, so many gross out moments in this that work. It doesn't feel like gratuitous. It just feels like, yeah, I mean, considering the situation, it does make sense. I'll just say this. Y'all know the Cinderella story. Y'all know the shoe has to fit, right? She makes the shoe fit. It's fucking ugh. It's yeah. Oh, I just showed it. But yeah, it's I love horror. I love that this is a horror movie in the fucking Oscars. Like, how often does that happen? Last year was a big deal when The Substance got in. This year, we got The Substance. We got, or not The Substance. We got Weapons. We got Ugly Stepsister, Frankenstein, and Sinners. And those two are in Best Picture. So, horror in the Academy. They used to hate each other, but now they're getting close. Great movie. Great movie. All right, what do I pick is going to win? I'm going to pick It's Frankenstein. It's because, I mean, they do a good job with the makeup. They do a convincing, like, I like the Elordi Frankenstein monster look. You know, I mean, I have a soft spot for the Boris Karloff version, but this is a pretty good version of the monster, I'd say. The creature, whatever. Yeah, it's gonna be that. I feel like it's gonna be that. All right, best original screenplay. I already talked about this. All of these are in Best Picture. So let's talk about Blue Moon. Blue Moon is the new Richard Linklater movie. Well, he did 2 this year. He also did Nueve Vogue, wherever that is. Yeah, right here. That was pretty good. But I think I like this one more. I like Ethan Hawke. He's such a unique character. And just like this, I mean, the whole movie is just set in a bar. But it works. The dialogue is very like intriguing, and this I'm not like a big like musical theater, the history musical theater guy. Like I don't know much about. I know of Rodgers and Hammerstein. Like I know of Sound of Music. I've heard like that before. But I didn't know about this whole history between Rodgers and Hearts before Hammerstein came along. And kind of like the resentment and it's just for a whole movie just set in a bar. It very well done. Ethan Hawke, I love he's great in this movie. He's such a unique character, who's like full of himself, but also like he's kind of like got the chops. Like it's like, okay, yeah. You know, it's like, yeah, you're good, you're great, you can be a little full of yourself. Yeah, just very unique movie, I'd say. Great dialogue, great performances, a great time. All right, now what do I think is gonna win screenplay? Probably Sinners. Sinners is a very unique kind of like horror, like, well, I mean, not just horror, just like unique concept for just race and horror and vampires. I love vampires. Hold on, why is the default version of the Sinners trailer the sign language version? Interesting. Is that a thing? Is it sign language? Do they have sign language like in like on streaming, like on movies? Do subtitles not exist? I mean, I know it's like different, but like, I don't know. I'm not deaf. I don't know how it'd feel. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, I think it's gonna be Sinners. Very unique concept, and I feel like I think it's gonna be that. I think it's gonna be that. Best actress in a supporting role. These 3 are Best Picture, so we're talking about them later. Weapons. I liked Weapons. I had a good time with Weapons. I went in blind, which is the best way to see any movie, but especially like a mystery-based kind of movie. Zach Krager. I'd seen Barbarian. I thought that was pretty great. This was also pretty great. I don't know if I like this or Barbarian more. They're both amazing. But I like, there's a lot of like iconic elements in this. Like the kids running Like, come on, Aunt Gladys. Like, I mean, and that's what the Oscar is for, right? Is Aunt Gladys, Amy Madigan. Yeah, it's just I fuck with the movie. Was it kind of overhyped? Like, maybe, yeah. It was a good movie though, so like whatever. I did not know it would be in like chapters when I first saw it. So when I saw it, I was like, oh, they're doing chapters, horror Pulp Fiction-esque. The ending is very funny. The ending is hilarious. But yeah, I think it's a pretty great movie, and they don't show it in the trailers for trademark reasons. But this guy, he's got a Mickey Mouse shirt on, and it's a Warner Brothers movie. What's up with that? And it's clearly like Steamboat Willie era Mickey, so public domain Mickey. I don't know. Is that a thing? Is that like a symbolism type thing? Who knows? Was Zach Krager being mad at Disney for not releasing Barbarian on Blu-ray? Maybe it's that. I don't know. Good movie though, The Weapons. Nice to see horror in the Academy. This guy was funny as balls. This guy was great. Alright, what do I think is gonna win? I'm gonna go Tiana Taylor for One Battle. Although, fuck, this is really hard. I don't think it'll be Elle Fanning or the sister in Sentimental Value. So we're gonna cut out Sentimental Value. Weapons, I don't think it'll be Amy Madigan. I just don't. I think it's gonna be Sinners. I think it's gonna be her from Sinners, or it's gonna be Tiana Taylor for One Battle. It's gonna be one of those two, I think. I personally am leaning more towards One Battle. Although, I don't know. They were both pretty great. I'd be fine with either. Alright, documentaries. Now at this time, I've only seen 2. So I'm gonna insert later reviews. Let's talk about The Perfect Neighbor and Mr. Nobody vs. Putin. Perfect Neighbor. I like this, but it did kind of feel a lot like the whole movie is body cam footage, mostly. It felt kind of a lot like a YouTube video, like, you know, like you know those types of videos. You've probably seen those types of videos. I'm not like a huge true crime fan. I think it can be interesting, but also like it can be an exploitative genre if not done right. I think this was good, but ultimately, because it's a lot of body cam footage, it did feel kind of like a Midwest Safety video or like those kinds of videos, you know? It just felt like, oh yeah, it's a true crime YouTube video. Obviously the situation depicted in the movie was fucking Karen. She's a Karen. I know Karen is an outdated. Well, I mean, it's just a lame term, but it's true. It's what she fucking is. Killing this lady, which is just like fucked up. Fucking Florida, man. Of course this happened in Florida. Are you kidding? Of course this happened in fucking Florida. The only white lady in the neighborhood, I think. Of course. And of course she looks like this. I don't usually shame based on appearances, but this time I'm right. Yeah. It did feel a lot like a YouTube video, though. It did feel a lot like a true crime YouTube video. It's just Netflix made it. I don't know. Like, it feels like a lot more high quality than those, like, channels, because a lot of them are very, like they have AI voiceovers, and they have their shitty watermark. Well, I mean, this is also watermark, but that's just the trailer. But they have their shitty watermark go across the screen. It's like, don't steal it! Even though, isn't body cam footage technically public domain? Yeah. I don't know. It's a good movie. It just definitely feels more like a YouTube video. Mr. Nobody against Putin. But they didn't even fight. What the hell? I thought they were gonna bond over their mothers having the same last name. But anyway, this was good. It kind of dragged in some parts, but it does a good job of like portraying, you know, Putinian Russia. Is that a word? Putinian? I don't know. You know, like, the Putin era Russia, and this guy, how he's just, I mean, he's just documenting all the crazy shit that these kids have to do in school. Like, there's a whole part where they're getting like guns and grenades. It's like, in school? Yeah, this is right here. Like, the fuck? These kids are like 12, and they're, ugh. I mean, it's just depressing. Duh. As a movie, I thought it was okay. Like, not bad, but like, it does a good job of showing all the things that is going on there. Yeah, I mean, it's important. It's important. Would I watch it again? Probably not. Probably no. Alright, what do I think is gonna win? I think it's gonna be probably gonna be Perfect Neighbor. I'm just gonna say Perfect Neighbor. Just because Netflix. Netflix money. Mr. Nobody against Putin. That maybe, but also like excluding last year, it's all been Russia bad documentaries winning. Like, now are they going to keep up with that? Or are they going to change that? I don't know. Like, last year was Israel bad, but the 2 years before that, they were both Russia bad. So I don't know. Maybe it'll be fucking Alabama Solution. I don't know. I don't know yet. Sorry. I'm just going to go with Perfect Neighbor just because Netflix. Alright, best original song. Well, I know K-pop. I think that's going to be K-pop. It's going to be Golden. I Lied to You, Sinners. The scene is great. Everyone loves the scene with the camera dancing around, seeing the old and the new dance and how the music blends through history. That scene is great. But Golden is just like absolutely smashing records. So I think it's gonna be Golden. I think it's gonna be Golden. Train Dreams, I listened to that. Just kind of like describes the plot of the movie, that's for sure. Yeah, my pick is Golden. But it might be Sinners. It's definitely gonna be one of these two. Alright, so I've only got the Best Picture movies to discuss so far. So let's plow through the rest of these nominees. Alright, let's start random. Best Actor in a Supporting Role. One Battle After Another. This was my favorite movie of the year. I love this movie. It's so good. I mean, it's good for multiple reasons. For one, it does a great job of like depicting the culture as it is now, the like kind of like fear of authoritarianism, and it's kind of the want for a revolution, which I feel is very prevalent within younger people now. To kind of like they want to make the French 75 a real thing, which I get it. I get it. Yeah, but this is a great movie. It's also a very funny movie. Don't tell me how to drink and drive, baby. There's a lot of iconic lines in this. You like black girls? I love them. So fucking good. A few small beers. But yeah, this movie's really good. I fuck with a lot of the movie. Sean Penn, his performance is just so funny. I mean, funny, but also like, he's a fucking lunatic, which is much like a lot of our real life villains. It's like they're funny in a bubble, but also they have power, and that's frightening. But yeah, Chase Infinity, crazy name by the way. She does a great job. She should have fucking been in Best Actress. Come on, but whatever. The whole Christmas Adventurers Club. I mean, come on. What a movie. Yeah. I mean, Leo's character just being so fucking high the whole movie. He's a bumbling like moron, but you love him. And Sensei's fun. Sensei's got a lot of vibes. I mean, there's just so much to love about this movie. I need to watch more Paul Thomas Anderson. I've only seen like There Will Be Blood and this and what else? Licorice Pizza. That's it. I need to fucking watch more. But yeah, the great movie. My favorite movie of the year. I got a fucking poster of this shit. Like, come on. It's so good. It's so good. Frankenstein. I love classic and gothic horror. Like, we're talking like original Universal monsters. I love that shit. This, and I like Guillermo del Toro. This was just kind of, I don't know. I didn't care for it as much as I thought I would. I don't know if it's just because, like, for one, the cinematography is not that good. It got nominated for cinematography. It should not have been. Like, it looks like some shots look okay, but like a lot are very gray and CG heavy, and it just looks kind of not that great. Like, my friend and I, we were like, fuck it, we're gonna see this movie in 35 millimeter. That was a mistake, because watching it doesn't know. Like, it looks just all digital, and it's like, I don't buy any. There's like a part with CG animals. Like, the look of this movie is perhaps the biggest flaw. Its biggest flaw. Also, it's a very, more or less, it's a standard, like, it's the closest adaptation of the book. But because of that, it's like, yeah, I've seen. I don't know. It's Frankenstein. I feel like you gotta be different. I don't know, for me, because it's like, if I want the book, I'd read the book. For me, because there's so many different versions of Frankenstein. Like, I mean, going back to fucking 1931 with the original, so much was changed, and it became a whole different story and iconic in its own right. I don't know. I kind of mixed thoughts on this movie. I think I need to rewatch it, but also I don't want to rewatch it because it's long. I don't know. I mean, I was kind of disappointed because I mean, Guillermo del Toro and Frankenstein, like, sounds like a great mix, but I don't know. A lot of people love this. I think a lot of people who aren't as familiar with the book love it. Because, like, I know the Frankenstein story. I know how it goes. This is, like, one of your first introductions of the Frankenstein story, I feel like you're going to love it more. Because, like, if you only know Frankenstein through, like, fire, bad, like the Universal version, but not even, like, the actual Universal version, like, the Halloween decoration version of the Universal version. Like, if that's only how you know, like, through parody, if that's only how you know Frankenstein, this is going to be, I feel like you're going to get more out of this than me, who's like, I already know. I don't know. I mean, I'll give it this. It's one of the closer adaptations. It still changes a fair bit, which I'm not a fan of a lot of the changes it makes. Like, they give, like Christoph Waltz plays, like, Dr. Frankenstein's, like, backer, and it's like, what? Like, I don't know. If you're gonna have him work alone, have him work alone. If you want to give him like an Igor assistant, I know you don't want to do that because you're trying to be closer to the book. But, like, to me, like, Frankenstein should be the leader of the operation, not Christoph Waltz, who's just funding it. I don't know. That was kind of dumb. And also, Elizabeth is, like, not into the Victor, which is, I mean, it's a whatever change, but it's also like, William is not a little boy. He's like only a few years younger. I don't know. They make a lot of weird changes, It's again, it's closer. Like, I love the Bride of Frankenstein in the 1931 movie, and they make a lot of changes in this one, but it almost becomes its own. Like, I mean, you look at this and it's like, yeah, that's Frankenstein. Like the bolts in the neck, the stitches, which a lot of this was not in the book. It became iconic in its own way. This is, I don't know if it's gonna be, I don't know how history is gonna view this version. I am just not as big of a fan. I mean, it's a competent movie. I like Jacob Elordi as the monster. I think he does a good job. But it's just like, I'm so familiar with Frankenstein that it's just like, yeah, it's Frankenstein for sure. For sure. I don't know. It's not bad. It's not bad. If you are unfamiliar with Frankenstein, this is a good, like, I feel like this is going to be definitely the version in schools that, like, after you finish, because when you read a book in school, they watch the movie after. This is going to be that for schools when it's like, all right, we finished Frankenstein. Let's watch the movie version. That's what this is going to be. All right, Sinners. You probably have already seen Sinners, because this movie did fucking gangbusters. But it's a great movie. I don't know what you want from me. Do I think it's overhyped? A little bit. I do think it's a little overhyped, but I can't deny it's a great movie. I mean, I love vampires. I love that it's classic vampires too. It's like they can't come in. Like, I mean, come on. That's good shit right there. The vampires aren't invited in. Like, come on. That's classic shit. But also, like, yeah, it works as a racism metaphor, and the effect of, the two Michael B. Jordans together is impressive, and the music is good. There's a lot of really great elements in this. Casting is great. I think it's probably going to get the casting award. Yeah, it's a great time. My problem with the movie, the ending. No, the ending itself is great, but why do the credits start like, and then it's like, why are you doing like I know you made a Marvel movie. You've made 2 Marvel movies, Mr. Ryan Coogler. But like, what? No. End credits should be the fucking end credits. God damn it. Tired of fucking end credit scenes. They work sometimes, but when you put the actual end of your story after the credits, it's like what? I don't know. But I think this is a great movie. I'd be okay. I'd be fine if this won Best Picture. I prefer One Battle, but it'd be the second horror movie in history to do that. Actually, The Silence of the Lambs doesn't count. Fuck you, it counts. Yeah, this great. It's a good movie. I don't know what you want. I went in blind. I went in blind for this. I didn't know. I saw Michael B. Jordan on the poster, and I was like, okay, whatever. I was like, whoa, this is cool. I love that it's an original movie that also did very well. You don't see that much in theaters. You don't see that as much nowadays. It has to be a franchise. But this is like, oh shit, okay. I see you, Sinners. I see you. Yeah, great movie. Sentimental value. This is also for international. There's a lot to like about this movie. So it's about this director guy trying to reconnect with his daughter. Not that one. This one. They're both the characters are his daughter, but this is the main one. And this director guy, she's an actor, and it's just so much like history, and it's a very like subtle movie, I'd say. The performances are very subtle, the story but there's a lot to love about it. I think it's kind of great. It's great. I don't know why I'm saying kind of. It's great. The performances are subtle, but they work, and there's definitely some beauty in it, and yeah. I mean, I love the like kind of like mixed language like going on here. Like, it's mostly in Norwegian. I think it's Norwegian. And then some is in English. It's just The Stellan Skarsgård is great. I don't know why he's in supporting though. He should be the lead, but yeah, great movie. Super, very, very, very well done. From the same guy who did Worst Person in the World, which that's also a pretty great movie. All right, now who do I think is gonna get actor in a supporting role? So this is two. That's Sean Penn and Benicio del Toro. Benicio del Toro, I like Sensei, the character, but I don't know if he's really deserves to be in here. For the monster, for Jacob Elordi, it could be him. I do like him. Sean Penn, I really like his performance. I don't know much about Sean Penn, the guy. I know I've heard people talk, and he doesn't seem like that great a guy. But Lockjaw, Stephen J. motherfucking Lockjaw, come on. Like, how could you not? Frankenstein monster. He's good. He's great. He's the best part of the movie. I don't know. Delroy Lindo for fucking Sinners. He was pretty fun in the movie. He was good. I could see it. And then Stellan Skarsgård for Sentimental Value. This is tough. This is a tough category because these are all like top tier, I'd say. I kind of want to go Sean Penn for Lockjaw. I know he's already got some Oscars. Fuck, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be Sensei. I don't think it's gonna be Del Toro as Sensei. It might be Skarsgård. It might be Delroy Lindo. I don't know. These are all like really fucking good performances, which is tough. I'm glad this year there's not like a bad movie in Best Picture. Like the worst one is F1. And that still is like a fun time, at least. Like there's no Emilia Perez this year. There's no villain. So that's good. That's a good thing. Fuck. I'm just gonna lock in. This is really tough. I'm gonna lock in Skarsgård. Final pick. I was kind of rooting for Sean Penn for a bit, but hearing he's not a great guy, and he also like has Oscars before. I don't know. I think his performance is great as this fucking guy, but I'm just gonna lock in Skarsgård because I don't think he's got it, and his performance was more like dramatic. I'm just gonna go with that. Best casting. This is the brand new category. We got Hamnet, Marty Supreme, and then I already talked about these two. Secret Agent. Hamnet. This is a good movie. It's a good movie. The best part about the movie is Jessie Buckley's performance. It feels a little Oscar baity. I'm gonna be honest. A little like, yeah, it sure is a movie that's created to get Oscars. It's still a good movie. I think the middle is the weakest part. Definitely the beginning, and then the ending is especially like great, and it has a lot to say about art and how that can, unite us through grief and stuff like that, and turmoil. I should say. A lot of the movie is Jessie Buckley crying. And she does a great job at that, but it kind of feels like that's the whole purpose of the movie. Fuck, I mean, I don't want to be too cynical, because I did like it when I saw it, but as I thought about it more, it's just like, I don't know. It's a good movie. Jessie Buckley is great, but I don't know. I like it less the more I think about it. Marty Supreme, this is a great movie. This is a fucking great fucking time. I mean, it's stressful as hell, but so many great, like, casting decisions, like, so many non-actors who do, like, amazing jobs. Timothée Chalamet, this is his best performance, like, bar none, I think. Like, I love him in Dune, but I kind of feel like a lot of other people could be Paul Atreides. I feel like he could only be Marty Mauser, Ugh, so good. Yeah, fucking Tyler the Creator coming in, and fucking Kevin O'Leary, like Mr. Wonderful. Like, I know the movie, like, I know he's not a great guy, duh, but like Odessa Ozion, she's great too. Fuck, this movie's just so good. Like, I want to rewatch it. I want to rewatch it already. Fuck, Marty Supreme. I mean, also Marty himself is just so unlikable, but that's kind of what's great about him. Like, I feel like there's not too many. Like, I feel like most characters now have to be likable and have to be yada yada yada. But this one is just like, he's so hateable, but you still want to see him kind of win, like a Walter White kind of thing. Well, also kind of like what I was talking with Blue Moon, where a character who's full of themselves, but has the talent to back it up. This is another instance of that. He's just the younger version of that. But yeah, it's like Marty, he's very full of himself. Very full of himself. But he has the talent to back it up, you know? And the ending is so good. It's one of my favorite endings of last year. Forever young. Oh yeah, everybody wants to rule the world. So good, so fucking great. I want to rewatch it already. Hell yeah, Marty Supreme. This is a Supreme movie. Secret Agent. Another Brazilian movie. Last year Brazil got in for international as well. It's kind of slow at first. Like, you're kind of piecing all the pieces together. Like, it doesn't tell you right away like what's happening. So it's not like an hour in until you're like, oh, okay. But it's a lot of vibes in this. Well, not good vibes, because it's about like how bad the Brazilian government was in the 80s. But yeah, or 70s rather. But yeah, lots of unique moments in this, like the two-faced cat, the cat with two faces, the cats, I guess, I don't know, you call it. This shot's great. I love me a good split diopter. The leg horror movie that was fun. I'd see a whole leg horror movie. Lots of unique parts. I think it needs a rewatch where I kind of like, since I know where it's going, because a lot of the movies you're piecing together the puzzle pieces, and now it's like, okay, I know how it ends. Let's look back and look at the whole puzzle, you know. But yeah, good movie. I preferred I'm Still Here as far as Brazilian Best Picture noms. But yeah, this is a good movie. All right, now what do I think is gonna win Best Casting? I would love if Marty Supreme won, because there are some crazy ass casting choices, but I think it's gonna be Sinners. I think Sinners is gonna win because it's a whole ensemble of all these well, okay, I'm just gonna say this. I don't think it's gonna be Hamnet. I don't think it's gonna be Secret Agent. One Battle, it could. There's a lot of, Sensei, Sean Penn, you know, obviously Leo himself. A lot of great casting choices in the movie, but I don't think it's gonna win. I think it's gonna be Sinners, or it's gonna be Marty Supreme. In fact, I don't even think it's gonna be Marty Supreme. I would love it to be Marty Supreme, but it's not gonna be. It's gonna be Sinners, I think. Maybe One Battle. I don't know. I'm locking in Sinners just because, like, that whole movie is like an ensemble, kind of. I'm just gonna say it's Sinners. Best cinematography. Have I talked about these already? Oh, Train Dreams. Train Dreams, the best part of the movie is the cinematography. Like, I don't know. I think like the 4x3, it looks pretty great. I think the movie, like, it's not my favorite. It's fine. It's very slow, very like we're peeling back all the like very melancholic, but it looks beautiful. That's the best part of the movie, is the look, I'd say. Oh, what the hell? She's credited. They're putting her here. She's in like a few scenes. Come on. But yeah, Train Dreams. Beautiful looking. Beautiful looking. I don't think it's gonna win though. Just because I don't think it's gonna get much. I don't think it's gonna get much. I mean, I wasn't like huge on it. Other than cinematography. I think it'll probably be. Ooh. So I don't think Frankenstein deserves to be here. I already talked about how that movie looks kind of dookie. Fuck. It might be Marty Supreme. But it might be One Battle. But it might be Sinners. But it might be Train Dreams. I don't know. It's definitely between these four. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna say it's not gonna be Train Dreams, even though it did have the best cinematography. Just because. I don't know. I'm just gonna say it's not. I'm just gonna go Sinners. Lock in. I'm gonna say Sinners. Why? I don't know. It's just how I'm feeling right now. That might change. I'm just saying Sinners. We're locking in Sinners. Alright, best costume design. I already talked about all these. Best costume design. So I don't know how this works, because a lot of the costumes were digital. I don't know how the fuck they make these Avatar movies. I swear to God. I mean, I know how, but it's like, what the fuck? Looks too good. But yeah, I'm gonna say Frankenstein. Most like it's usually like Victorian era stuff that gets costume awards, just because like oh the fancy dresses. And Mia Goth's character has a lot. Elizabeth, she has a lot of costume changes, so like that's a good sign of costume design. I'm not saying the costumes weren't good, but like if you're thinking like an Academy voter, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna go Frankenstein. That just sounds right. All right, best director. I'm gonna lock in Paul Thomas Anderson. I think he's gonna get it. This would be cool. I don't think this would be that great. This would be cool, but it's not happening. Ryan Coogler, it could happen. It could happen. I don't think it will. I think it's gonna be Paul Thomas Anderson. I just think that's how it's gonna go. Oh, all right. Best editing. F1 final as a different movie. Let's talk about F1 for a bit. F1. I saw it in theaters when it came out. Not just like as an action, as like a racing like movie. It was good. I mean, the story is a little like copy paste. It feels like a legacy sequel to a movie that doesn't exist. Because like there's a lot of like, oh, you used to be the best, and there's like de-aged like footage of Brad Pitt like racing. It feels like that would be from movie 1. That would be from F-Zero. F-Zero. A good game. But F-Zero does not exist. This is the first movie. So I don't know. Story's pretty generic, but when you're fucking watching this shit in an IMAX screen, like you can't help but get sucked in. I'm just gonna be honest, sports fans, like come on. Oh, this looks so good in IMAX. I mean that's the best. That was the best way to watch the movie, is to watch it in IMAX with all the Atmos soundtrack and the whatever. Like when it's just like dialogue scenes, it's fine. It's you know, kind of generic, but sometimes the visuals can elevate a movie, and this is definitely an example of that. Like, does it deserve to be in Best Picture? No, it does not. But it definitely deserves to be in the technical categories. That's just how it is. F1. That's my take on F1. Does not deserve to be in Best Picture, but it looks cool. It's like a dad movie. It's like the quintessential dad movie of the year, you know? All right, what do I think is going to win editing? So, okay, F1 had some kind of not great editing during the dialogue scenes. I don't know if it's going to be that. One Battle and Marty Supreme, I think I'm going to lock in. Okay, Sentimental Value had great editing. Like, there's a beginning montage. That was great. I'm not sure the rest of the editing really stood out to me. Sinners, I can't really think of any, like, fantastic editing moments off the top of my head. I think it's gonna be One Battle or Marty Supreme. I'm leaning towards One Battle. I think this is right here. The interrogation scene is probably one of my favorite editing moments in the movie, which is like cutting back and forth between, like, it's so seamlessly done to like cut back and forth between all of Willow's friends and like the general like interrogating them. I don't know, it just felt so fluid. Like, I don't know, there's a lot of really great moments in the movie, editing wise. That was my favorite. I'm just wanna lead towards one, but Marty Supreme, like the opening with the the opening if you've seen the movie. That's some good editing too. Fuck, I'm just gonna lock in One Battle. This is a tough year because there's a lot of really great movies, which I prefer that over like, yeah, this is gonna win, whatever. But I'm just gonna lock in One Battle. Oh my god, I haven't talked about Bugonia yet. So original score. We're talking about Bugonia. This is a great movie. This is a very unique kind of movie. Well, it's not that unique because it's technically based on an older movie, which I haven't seen, but I still really like this movie. Jesse Plemons was fucking robbed. I'm just gonna say it. He should have been nominated. Like, this is one of his best performances, and he's just not here. And it's, I mean, very unique. Like, I like conspiracies. Like, I mean, I don't like I find conspiracies interesting, you know, from a like storytelling perspective. I don't think most conspiracies are true. Definitely some are. But like, yeah, these like I like the idea of these conspiracy obsessed guys targeting who we suspect to be this random executive, and we find out there's some history as to why. It's just really well done. I love like the exploration of his character and why he's just so like this, and how she's not innocent. She definitely deserves some kind of punishment for her crimes, but it's like, fuck, it's a really uniquely done movie. And I know it's technically based on an older movie, so I'll have to check that one out. But I think this is a great movie. I would recommend this movie. The ending is fucking it can be divisive, but I think it works. I really think it's a very unique ending. I feel like I'm repeating unique a lot, but it's a unique movie, even though it's technically based on an older movie. So I don't know how unique it actually is. I'll have to check out the older movie, but Bugonia is great. I mean, Yorgos, this guy, come on, Yorgos Lanthimos, how could you not? Poor Things, great movie. Lobster is great. The Favorite, that's great. What else? Kinds of Kindness. I like parts of Kinds of Kindness because it's like an anthology. It doesn't like, for me, it didn't work like as a whole, but there's a lot of great parts of it. Bugonia, yeah, great movie. Best score. This is tough. I don't remember the Frankenstein score that much. Hamnet, I don't remember that score that much. I'm just gonna say it's between One Battle and Sinners. I feel like those two are like the favorites this year. I'm just gonna lock in. Fuck, I mean, Sinners is the musical movie, but One Battle has that great Johnny Greenwood score. You know, the piano, just, I don't know. I really like the score of One Battle. I'm just gonna lock in One Battle. Fuck it. This is so hard picking. I love that though. I love that. Best production design. Ooh, this is tough. I'm just gonna lock in Frankenstein. I mean, you look at like this fucking the sets. The sets are great in the movie. I know I've talked about like this feels unique. I mean, obviously it feels inspired by other Frankenstein adaptations, but it does its own kind of like, especially like the angry video game nerd ass mouth agape thing, like come on. It's gonna be this. Frankenstein is guaranteed production design and costumes. And I think makeup and hairstyling too. I think it's guaranteed those 3 at least. Alright, best sound. I think they're gonna go with F1 because it's the loud movie. The car, like they did the same thing with Ford v Ferrari. It's the loud movie. I do think Sirat, Sinners sound better. I'm just gonna go with F1 because it's the loud movie. Adapted screenplay. It's gonna be one battle. I'm not even gonna explain myself. It's gonna be one battle. Hamnet, Frankenstein. Okay, there's one really bad line in Frankenstein where they're like, "You're the monster, Victor." Motherfucker. Thank you for telling me exactly what to think. I mean, the rest of the script is like pretty decent, but that line was really bad. Fuck. I'm just gonna go with one battle. Because that's the favorite one this year, and I think it's gonna win. All right. Best actor in a leading role. Fuck. We got Timothy. We got Leo. I don't think it's gonna be Leo. I just don't. I feel like he's not enough of like. I just don't think it's gonna. No. Blue Moon. Fuck. It would be cool if Ethan Hawke, but no. Sinner. Michael B. Jordan. He might. It's between Michael B. Jordan and Timothy. I mean, Michael B. Jordan did have to play 2 characters, and that's impressive. Well, Secret Agent. I don't think it's gonna be him. Fuck. I'm just gonna go with Timothy. Michael B. Jordan, again, he was great, but I'm just gonna lock in Timothy Chalamet because why not? And then the final fucking one of the night. We're already here. Best Picture. Bugonia, F1, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle, Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, Sinners, Train Dreams. Whew. To me, it's either going to be One Battle or Sinners. I would prefer One Battle. But Sinners would still be cool. It'd be the only second horror movie in history to ever win Best Picture. I think it's gonna be One Battle though. I'm just locking that in. It's like culturally, it's like it gets everything about this time in history, like 100%. Despite being like he had this idea like in the 90s, like how the fuck do you? And then he obviously shot the movie during a different administration, but it just happened to be the fucking right. Ugh. I think it's gonna be One Battle. Sinners would be cool. I'd be fine with Sinners. Some people, yeah, it deserves it. Good job, Sinners. As a horror fan, I love that. But I think it's gonna be One Battle. I prefer the movie, and it gets the moment right. All right, so that's my Oscars video for the year. Yeah, sorry this had to be like OBS edited. Like I don't prefer to make videos this way, but it is a lot faster. I know I like promised I'd make a lot more videos, and then I didn't, because I prefer heavily edited videos, but also those take forever to make. And I might just do like this type of video more frequently, and then do like heavily edited stuff every once in a while. Fuck. Yeah. Anyway, that's my Oscars predictions. Lock in, chat. Lock in. See you next year for my next video in a year from now. No, I think it's gonna be, my next video is gonna come out sooner than next year. That's for sure. But life, man. Life. Bye-bye.